Alright. We're here. We're back. There's no category for this version of Shadowrun. So, turn it down a little bit. Yeah, so here we are. I think the new series we're gonna do try to play through all the Shadowruns. I still have to pick up the Super Nintendo version. It's a little expensive, so yeah, see if we can find that on some sort of deal. But yes, we're gonna play through this one, Super Nintendo, and then there were 3, I think, released more recently through a Kickstarter. Shadowrun Returns, Dragonfall in Hong Kong. I've played this one numerous times. This is actually one of my favorite Genesis games of all time. It's been a while though. It's been a number of years since I played through it, so we'll see how it goes. I think we want a new game. I feel like we want to be a shaman. I've done all of these before, and they're all fine in their own way. But I think being a gator shaman could be fun. I mean, we could be a samurai and get all just chromed out. I've done the Decker before. Actually, the Decker was my very first one that I ever did, and that was fun. But you can hire a good Decker. You don't have to worry about it. I mean, you can hire a good shamans too, but let's play as a shaman. The time, January 31st, 2058. The place, Seattle, UCAS. Under the cover of darkness, a team of Shadowrunners moves through the Salishide wilderness. Without warning, they are ambushed by unknown forces. The massacre is over quickly, but captured on a Trivid by one of the slain members' cyber eyes. The Trivid was recovered and made national news. Michael, your brother, had died. Spending your last New Year to go to Seattle, you vow to avenge your brother's death. This is some fast-ass text. Holy hell. Landing at SeaTac Airport, you flag a cab to bring you to Michael's last credstick transaction, Stoker's Coffin Motel, located in the Redmond Barrens. There we go in. The battered sign reads Stoker's Coffin Motel. Motels like these are cheap, each room only large enough to fit a small bed. Dumps like these tend to attract the dregs of humanity. The manager yawns. I won't bore you with the speech, so what do you want? Alright, I'm here to pick up Michael's stuff. So you're Michael's brother, eh? Your brother skipped on paying his bill, and I'm holding his stuff till I get the back rent. Let's make a deal. You pay up the 250 New Yen he owes, and I'll fork over his stash. Small chance. 250. How much could he have stored in one of those rooms? I don't think we have the money is the problem. Hey, you need New Yen? Go up the street to the jump house. Gunderson is always looking for runners. You find him in the booth towards the back of the bar. So we have Zap, Rock Skin, and Heal Wounds. this is Gunderson. The Jump House is a typical small bar inside the Barrens. The standard slime frequent it, and the occasional Shadowrunner sometimes slips in its entrance. You see a fat man licking his fingers in the far corner booth. Hoy, friend, don't be so obvious. Old Stoker likes to toss my name around. But if you want to stay healthy in the shadows, you just do well to refer to me as Mr. Johnson. I'm looking for some information. Info, eh? Well, Chummer, I might be able to help you there. Since you're pretty green, I'll offer some free advice. Most Johnsons don't mind telling you basic information, so they're gonna charge for that. But if you want some special contacts, the type who can help you out, well, that costs. Usually somewhere in the thousands of new yen. I need some questions answered. Hurry up and ask them. What exactly is a Mr. Johnson? Geez, you are green. A Johnson is your meal ticket if you're going to be a Shadowrunner. Let's take me, for example. My name is Gunderson, but you should refer to me as Mr. Johnson out of respect for my anonymity. I receive jobs from those who don't want to dirty their own hands. I contract out those same jobs to runners like yourself. It's a food chain, and you're the little fish. I've got another question. Okay, that's the same thing. Let's change the subject. I'm looking for work. So you want to go on a Shadowrun, eh? Old Gunderson's got a beauty for you. Go to Boris's greenhouse in the Redmond Barrens. A contact there will give you a package. Take it to see the Halloweeners in the Redmond Barrens. You will be paid upon safe delivery of the package. You are offered 45 million for the run. After negotiations, you come to an agreement. Payment for this run is 55. What do you say, friend? Yeah, all right, we'll do that. Mr. Johnson logs the run on his pocket secretary and downloads the information to you. Thanks, my friend. You keep coming to me, and I'll keep you running. I do remember where Boris's greenhouse is. It's right here. Here's the package. I want it delivered. No delays. Got me? You take the package and leave. I think the Halloweeners are right down here. The entrance. Oh no, this is not the Halloweeners. I should read that. Hold on. Let's go back in here. The entrance to the Shiawassee Atomics nuclear plant is heavily guarded. It supplies much of the energy for Seattle, and it is the constant target of terrorist attacks. A guard approaches. You have no business here. Beat it before I open fire. All right. The Halloweeners are over here. There's a disturbance up ahead. You glimpse someone taking your picture with a holocam. The person quickly disappears into the crowd. Oh, it's down here. I think it's this one. Entering the abandoned shack, you are accosted by a member of the Halloweeners game. If you want to live, you better have a real good reason to be here. You hand him the package, he takes out a blade, slices it open, and peers inside. Satisfied, he pays you off. What do we have for money? 75 new yen. So we had 20 new yen before we started that. We did that run. Alright. You're not currently engaged in a Shadowrun. Get a job! Michael's last cred stick transaction. At the motel. Must pay 250 to Michael's stuff. Let's see what this place is. The Jackal's Lantern serves as a hangout for the Halloweener street gang. It is a disgusting bar, and many think twice before entering for fear of gang harassment. The old man flashes his gums at you. His foul breath is air freshener compared to the stench of his withered body. You decide to find a booth on the far side of the room. A rat-like dwarf is here. He stares at you in silence. Looking for some information. I usually don't share such things, but I guess I could tell you something. What's your story, chummer? I've lived in Glow City all my life. I was slumming in the sewers, but it got me nowhere because I had no purpose. Because everyone was larger than me. And then I heard my totem call, and I've embraced that power, the power of Rat. Rat has shown that force is not the only way to success. When I find some companions to work with, I'll be able to use my talents to finally get out of this dump. I need some questions answered. Tell me about shaman magic. Shamans get their powers from nature. We use her forces to achieve our ends. This is superior to mages who force the spirits to do their bidding. He shows you his rat totem, a dingy block of wood. Each shaman has a totem that seeks him out. This totem represents an animal from nature. Rat chose me to follow his ways. Rat wants me to protect myself by looking for opportunities to use guile and misdirection in lieu of combat. Rat bestows benefits by means of his totem. Tell me about the local area. The Rat's Nest is a haven for squatters and other transients. It used to be the city dump until the city died. Even I, a follower of the Rat, will not hole up there. Do you know of any Johnsons in the local area? Yeah, sure. Gunderson's a Johnson. I've used when I needed some quick Nuyen. Works next door at the jump house he does. His payout is as bad as his smell. But his runs are a piece of cake, as long as you have some firepower handy when things go sour. I don't want to hire anyone yet. Get off of me, dude. A haggard man collapses at your feet. His skin is pale and cold to the touch. A well-dressed man runs up, followed by two ordinary thugs. I'm a doctor and this patient has escaped. Help us capture him and I'll pay you. The man looks like a typical doctor to you. Do we want to help them? Leave him alone. I say leave him alone or you'll be sorry. Leave him alone or you'll be sorry. The doctor calls over Lone Star Patrol. On their arrival, you find out that he is the doctor of a mental ward and this is one of his patients. Lone Star takes a sudden interest in you. Come here, come here, son, we want to talk to you. Fucking 5-0 gets called him and comply with his orders. Keeping your cool, you answer all of their questions convincingly. Finally, Lone Star continues on its way. Alright, well, we missed out on some money, but... the jump house, that doesn't change. Looking for work. So you wanna Shadowrun. Old Gunderson's got a beauty for you. Go to the Halloweeners and the Redmond Barrens. You'll meet my client, John Van Anthony. Escort my client to the Rat's Nest and the Redmond Barrens. You will be paid by my client upon safe arrival at the specified destination. No, we don't want to do that. We didn't negotiate anything extra. I also don't know where the Rat's Nest is yet. Go to Little Chiba and the Redmond Barrens and contact their, give the package, take it to the jump house. Yeah, we can do that. Logged up. I think Little Chiba's is it's the clinic. The salesman hands you a bulky package. Please be careful with this, it's quite fragile. Ooh. As you walk by, a man calls to you from a dark alley. Psst, I got 6 frag grenades for sale. I'll give them to you for 180. That's 30 a pop. What do you say, chummer? We're walking away. You leave them behind. We don't have that money anyways, so... Alright, the bartender drops a rag. That's it for me, and waves you over. That's it for me. Here's your union. Don't spend it all in one place. Looking for some work. Go to the Rat's Nest and take it to Hollywood Correctional Facility. 55's a good amount. I think we take that. There's a disturbance up ahead. You glimpse someone taking your picture with a holocam. The person quickly disappears into the crowd. Okay, let's see here. There's nothing there, so that's not the Rat's Nest. That's Jackal's lantern. Is it? I feel like it might be down here. Is it this place? Lone Star Grunt approaches you, questions your identity, then hands over the package. Okay. And then we actually just need to go straight up here. Hollywood Correctional. This is the entrance to the Hollywood Correctional Facility, home to a large number of criminals and scum of the city. A guard approaches and takes the package. He checks it out and gives you your nuyen when satisfied. Well, we should probably save our game. Oh, I think I just have to do it at the start. Maybe. Save. Game 1. Saved. Back to the jump house. Looking for some work. Hollywood Correctional, meet John Van Anthony, and then take him to the jump house for 60. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We should be getting close to the 250 we need. Hey, there you are. Boy, am I glad to see you. It's getting so a guy can't walk the streets alone. Let's get moving. I'm on a tight schedule. If anybody tries anything cute, you wax them. Thanks for the escort, chummer. Here's the creds for a run well done. I'll be sure to tell all my friends about your services. Alright, Rat's Nest, and take it to the Halloweeners for 60. That sounds fine. See where we're at with money after this one. Uh-oh. Got him. Uh-oh. Got him. Lone Star Grunt approaches you, questions your identity, then hands you a package. That was our first bit of combat there. Down here. Entering the abandoned shack, you are accosted by a member of the Halloweeners gang. If you want to live, you better have a real good reason to be here. Alright. Slices it open and pays me. We got 290. Alright. The battered sign reads Stoker's Coffin Motel. I don't want to bore you with the speech, so what do you want? Here to pick up Michael's stuff. So you're Michael's brother, eh? Your bro skipped On paying his bill. All right. Small change. Slot this cred, and I'm gone. The cred rolls off your stick, and in return, you are handed a crumpled plastic box. Opening it, you find a scented leather, a cyber deck, a wristband, and 2 holo picks. Well, the letter addressed to Michael reads as follows: I don't trust our Johnson, and neither should you. His story just doesn't wash, and you know it. I'm out of this one, and I hope you are too. I'll wait for you at the what's it? The Terraslar City Inn in the Polyp Barrens. Puyallup. Oh my god. I'm from the Northwest and I can't even fucking talk right. Puyallup Barrens. Tabitha Shale. The Cyber deck is a small Allegiance Alpha that hasn't seen much use. These decks are fine to dabble in cyberspace but lack real power. The wristband is a dock wagon homing beacon. When its wearer's condition becomes critical, a dock wagon trauma team is dispatched to retrieve him. The wearer is then resuscitated and dropped off at Seattle General Hospital. A fee of around 10% of the wearer's cred stick balance, guaranteed not to exceed 5,000. You slip it on your wrist and lock the clasp. Holopick. Dr. Ivana Haversheen, MD, Seattle General Hospital, Haversheen Clinic. Holopix. Mr. Caleb Brightmore, Esquire, problem solves, worries eliminated. Finally, you uncover a cred stick hidden under the Holopix. It has a balance of 500 Nuyen. The irony of this discovery wears off after a moment. Alright. So now we got 500 bucks. Oh, we do not want any grenades. Later. Alright, let's do another save. Alright. Let's call taxi. Penumbra District. You need a ride, chum? You say you want to get to the Penumbra District. Null perspiration, chum. It'll cost you 20 Nuyen to get there. How about it? Sure thing, cabby. Hop in, chum. You approach the corporate office entrance of Fuji Industries Electronics. The camera with an ID pad looks down at you. It appears Fuji screens its visitors before they enter the office. A stern voice demands you state your business. Lacking any real reason to enter, the guard switches off the intercom and you return to the street. See, this is a place, like, this is like the next level up of cyber running. So let's look around a little bit. This is the downtown branch office of Mitsuhama Computer Technologies. There is a young guard behind the desk. What can you tell me about Mitsuhama? The guard leans forward and begins talking very excitedly. Mitsuhama is one of the largest megacorporations in the world. Why, just last week I overheard 2 executives say that they were responsible for over 100 million lives. I assume that they're referring to the transit system we make, as well as all of the computer parts and subsystems we manufacture. You may not know this, but we are close to completing a top secret project that may change the way we view the entire science of cyber technology. Mitsuhama is a great place to work. The guard waves goodbye. You enter the abandoned building. Ghouls tend to gather here, packs of them waiting for some fresh meat. Entering the foul place, you smell the stench of rotted flesh and hear the sound of movement. See you later. We ain't fucking with that. Oh, this looks like the police station. Lone Star dedicated to keeping the peace in these violent times for a price. Lone Star officers mill about while the security camera scans everyone who enters. This is the last place a Shadowrunner wants to be. The desk sergeant looks up from his terminal. Got a problem, citizen? Without anything prepared, you confess you do not. You then decide to leave before you draw any more unwanted suspicion. Oh, another abandoned building. Oh no. Alright, we were able to leave. This looks like a fancy note. Club Penumbra is the most decadent of all nightclubs in Seattle. Some people claim they have been on the waiting list for more than a year. The doorman smiles and asks your business. I'd like to go in. The doorman's smile fades when you ask to enter. We serve an exclusive clientele here at Club Penumbra. Please come back when you are more well known to our patrons. A wall-mounted auto gun swivels towards you. It seems like a good idea to leave. Probably another abandoned building. We don't need to worry about that yet. That's a coffin motel. You can... Oh, there's this disturbance up ahead. You glimpse someone taking your picture with a holocam. The person quickly disappears into the crowd. Those are places that you can level up at, the coffin motels. This restaurant is called the Big Rhino. It specializes in gourmet dishes and is actually quite popular with those who can stomach dishes like live worms and sprouts. Let's talk to this fella here. An armed troll studies you with his largest pupil. You want something? I'm looking for some information. I guess I might be able to help. What's your story, Chummer? The name's Mars. Did you know he was the god of war? I see things different than most. The fastest way to solve a problem is to shove a gun in it and shoot. Problem is, I can't do this all the time. I run out of bullets too fast. So I started to think, how can I get paid to shoot people? Then it hit me. Join Lone Star. They can shoot at anyone they like and get free reloads. So I studied real hard, but you know what? I was thrown out, so now I'm here looking for work. Some questions answered. Tell me about the Halloweeners. The Halloweeners own Redmond. They're the sort of low-end trash I used to hang with before I got more educated. They beat on unsuspecting targets, but flee when things get too hairy. Still, they're a lot tougher than the I-5ers. Questions answered. What do you know about Lone Star? Lone Stars, I hate them. They think that they're so whiz, walking the streets in their regulation body armor and shooting at anyone they want. I hate them. Don't bring up the subject again. How is it you are a troll? He looks like he's going to lose his temper but stays calm. I didn't ask to be like this, you know. I was normal like you when I was a lot younger. Change the subject. Talk to you later. Let's see. This is a Johnson. We can get some work here. You move into the booth. Bodyguards search for hidden weapons on your body. When they are satisfied, a voice speaks from the shadows. Well, what have we here? A Shadowrunner looking for work? I'm Mortimer Reed, and if you serve me well, we can both make a lot of new yen. Looking for information. I hate to give anything away, so I'm loath to discuss any information with you for free, but it is a custom to do so, so I will part with it begrudgingly. I can get some let's see. However, I do know a valuable contact who I believe could benefit you. Could impart the name for 1,500 new yen. Well, we don't have that yet. Questions answered. Sorry, I don't know anything that would help you right now. Alright. Looking for work. Step right up. I'll brief you on a job I'm positive you will excel at. There's a community of ghouls somewhere in the Puyallup Barrens. They've been preying on the citizens there. Kill as many as possible and return here for payment. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. me just say, friend, if you need some creds, you can always work for me. For work, step right up. No, we do not want to kill ghouls. I mean, it is a way to earn money, but we're not equipped enough to do that. Like, we're not leveled up enough to do that. Looking for work. Go to Fuchi's local office in downtown Seattle. A package was taken from a courier of mine. Get the package and bring it back to me. I will then pay for your services. We do not have the skills for that. I know that. I-5ers in the Penumbra district, their payments are late, and on an insurance policy they have with me, you'll be paid when you return with their premiums. I don't believe I can do that right now. Roscoe, the fixer in downtown. Meet my client Mike Nana. Escort him to the jump house in Redmond Barrens. 200. And I gotta pay like 60 of that for cab fares. No. Icarus descending to downtown. Contact will give you package, take it to Merlin's Lore and Renraku Arcology. Alright, I think we can do that one, 190. Alright, so I think it was in... Icarus descending and down. Yeah, okay. We can actually walk all the way there. It'll take a little bit of time, but I think that's okay. Saves us like... We might take a cab back here. Icarus descending... Seattle's enormous landmark, the Space Needle. It's a popular tourist attraction, but you've seen one set of steel and glass structure. You've seen them all. After riding the elevator, you enter the rooftop bar. Okay, that is not Icarus descending. The Gates Under Sound Hotel is a posh setup known far and wide for its 5-star service. Many rooms and apartments are built underground, and each room literally faces the ocean. Talk to you later. Let's see here. What's this place? Is this where we need to go? Well, Randus, can you complete a simple task like delivering this package? I doubt it. He shoves the package into you and steps back. Okay. Is this the place? The apprentice mage stands as you enter. My master will be most pleased his ingredients arrive. Who cooked it pays your fee. Alright, well fucking A. That was easy. Oh god. Oh god. Alright, that was cool. Let's see. What do I have for money? My spell. Oh, the the shadowy image of a watcher, a phantasmal magical messenger materializes in front of you. Come quickly, my master needs help. Take me to him, I'll help. The watcher leads you through the streets. He points ahead and you see an old man being brutally beaten by a group of I-5ers. The mage looks at you pleadingly. The I-5ers turn to size you up. A couple of them run away, but the rest stay. You want to play too, do you? As the gangers come at you, you catch the mage giving a wave of thanks. He then shimmers and fades into nothingness. Alright. The crowd parts as you're approached by a Lone Star Patrol. A moment, citizen. We want a word with you. Talk to them. Keeping your cool, you answer all of their questions convincingly. Finally, Lone Star continues on its way. I got 8 karma. Intelligence determines attack speed. Plus increases combat and cyber combat success. Willpower. Resist damage from mana spells and magic, but also increases combat success. Successful spell casting. Decent negotiation. That's nice. Right. I want to say here. The frag grenade is Renriku's attempt at counterculture. This is a place Renriku employees go to blow off steam. As a result, things can get rough in here. The bouncer stops you from entering. 25 to get in. Okay, go in. Alright, we'll pay the money. It's over here. Old man flashing his gums at me. Stinky old man. Who's this fella? The wired elf gives you the once-over. You want something? Looking for information. Well, I'm well connected and so are my friends. What's your story, Chunner? I've been shooting the Matrix for a bit. My handle is Phantom. Heard of me? I've been making a name for myself in the Matrix. I worked for a company who trained me in cyberspace. Then one of those anti-meta-human groups showed up, screaming about purity and them losing jobs and garbage like that. Before I knew it, I was out. No pension, no severance, just a pink slip. But I showed them. I just took my share from their system accounts. But I'm ready to do some serious damage to those high-minded breeders. No offense, of course. Questions answered. Tell me about the Matrix. Most people go after the data stores because that's where the quick Nuyen is, but the systems are much more than data store dumps. The systems have vast connections, great influence. Security cameras, alerts, and elevators can be controlled inside the system. If you want to go somewhere restricted, go into the Matrix, jack into their system, and find the slave nodes. Or better yet, crash the system CPU. Where can I get some cyberdeck equipment? There are a few cyberdeck stores around. There's one called Microtronics here in the Arcology. They sell decent decks. The other one's in the Puyallup Barrens, inside the Crime Mall. But the stuff they sell is mostly hot and costs a bundle. And how is it, they called it the Goblinization. It happened about 30 years ago when one in 10 humans suddenly metamorphized into 2 of the metahuman races. Orcs and trolls. Elves and dwarves were born of human parents about 40 years ago when the magic itself first returned. The elves were one of the races that created their own nations and grouped into tribes. They created a tight-knit family, one that excluded many outsiders, but most of that you can find in history books. I'm looking for a good runner. Care to sign on? I hope it's a Matrix run we're discussing. I charge $540 for a single run, but if you cop up $5,400, my services are at your disposal. Just need someone for the short term. What do you say? You got me, pal. No regrets. Well, that cost a pretty penny. Oh, there's that song. Let's save. Alright, we are gonna go do some cyber running. That is how you really make some money in the game. Or it is one of the ways you can make some good money. Let's do another save. Switch to him. Cyberspace. Just search.
Accepted.
We want that, and we want that, and November 5th. So those are the two we're using.
Passcode accepted.
Sneak on past. Unlisted, system access, node green 4.
Passcode rejected.
Okay, so that has... Oh. This looks like a tough one. Bounce out of there.
Passcode. Accepted.
Unlisted with no ice. Alright.
Passcode rejected. Passcode accepted.
Go. Oh, we're going straight to the data store.
Passcode rejected.
That's fine. Alright, we're in. What do we got here? Financial data stores. Transfer data. Come on. Oh man. Big money, no whammies. We are not finding what we want. Oh, Jesus Christ, we're not finding anything. Alright, bank account numbers. Oh, no storage available. Well, we got 2 files. Let's see if that's, got some data to sell. He gestures to his terminal and says, "Well, hook your deck up on my old hog here and we'll get down to business. Bank account numbers. This file here, it's useless. I'll delete it from your storage. I won't even charge you." Oh, we could only... Oh, we didn't have enough. Oh, no, is that... We just not have... Oh, that's what it is. We only have 58. That's a bummer.
Passcode. Passcode. Accepted. Passcode accepted.
This, I think, was the one we'd already been to. I don't think I'm going to be able to get past this thing.
Passcode rejected.
Oh, no. Okay, this is a different one.
Passcode rejected.
We're not having luck with that.
Passcode. Passcode. Accepted.
Blue 5 on this thing. Alright, inner system. Oh boy.
Passcode rejected.
Okay. Oh, good.
Passive.
Gonna fuck with that.
Passcode. Accepted.
So, like hindsight,
Passcode accepted.
I probably would have been better off grinding out a little bit more money so I could upgrade this deck a little bit.
Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode accepted.
Hey, there we go. We made it in. Alright, we got 2 options here. I don't know. Let's see what this one is.
Passcode rejected.
It's a no-go. Failure. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh shit, I did not want to go back here. Alright, back up to this one. Security files, data stores, alright, transfer data. What do we got? Contact dossiers. Yeah, we'll take it. That's, don't have the storage for that. I need 20 or smaller. Ugh. You find a file that appears important and obliterate it from memory. Score 1 for the downtrodden hacker. Alright. We got 2. Hopefully we can get a little bit of money from these. Alright, howdy, name's Roscoe. My business is buying info and selling it off to the highest bidder. You got any data for me, partner? I'll gladly give you a fair deal. I've got some data I'd like to sell. 750, we take it, useless, whatever. Okay. So we're gonna take that 750. Call tax. We're gonna save money. We're just gonna walk it. Crowd parts as you're approached by Lone Star Patrol. A moment, citizen, we want a word for you. We talk to them, keep our cool, we go on the way. We haven't broken any laws yet. Is it this one? What's this place? Microtronics is a store for the serious decker. Although it has some high quality software and hardware, it is hampered by the fact that its stock must be legal. Cyberdeck upgrades. 100 for 25. 500 per 10. 650 per 5. Alright, so we can upgrade our attack. We can have slow. Sleeves allows the persona to bypass the node without affecting it in any manner. Upgrade analyze. Healing. Micro. I don't know. Shield. Mirrors. Mirrors degrades every 4 seconds. Confounds ice and deckers and decreasing their attack accuracy. Shield reduces damage for most attacks. Each hit it degrades. Useless against black ice. Slow does nothing against trace. Alright, that should give us... Okay, now we got 200 available. Okay, that's pretty decent. Right. Now we can get more than 1 or 2. We can get like up to the 5. Good chance we can get up to the 5. Do I want frag grenades? Sure don't. Sure don't. Cyberspace system search.
Accepted.
Boom, 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 boom. Inner system. Let's go up here, I guess.
Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected.
All right. This one, I think, if it takes me out, it can fry the board, or I have to go pay to get it repaired. So we bounce out if it gets close. We'll allow one more hit. Jack out.
Passcode. Accepted.
Alright, is this going to be the same system? It is the same system. Alright, let's go up here. I'm going to try this again.
Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected.
Failure. Alright, that is not going well for me. Alright.
Passcode. Accepted. Passcode rejected. Passcode accepted.
There we go. Okay. I think I know which one we're on now.
Passcode rejected.
Failure. That sucker's moving fast.
Passcode accepted.
I think there are certain ones that if you go to like if you go to like the building,
Accepted.
you have a chance, like, so if I were to go to like the Lone Star building, I have a decent chance at like randomly getting
Passcode
getting
rejected.
theirs. Getting their system. There we go. We're in. What's this one? This is financial. Transfer data. Let's go, baby. Sigma, 140 left. $120 left. 80 left. Come on, give me one more at least. 50 left. Yeah, let's blow up some of them important files. System overload, logging out all users. Alright, we got our 5 files. Let's see what we can sell. 600, useless, 450, 750. I like that. That's some good money right there.
Passcode accepted.
If I can get past that one, it would be nice. Let's try over here. I think this one though had a barrier.
Passcode
So that one, I think I can only...
Passcode. Accepted. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected.
All that rejecting probably means I'm not going to be able to make it through this. We'll try though. It doesn't have access or barrier, right? I think it's access. Those are the ones that can increase the alarm. Oh, come on.
Passcode. Accepted.
Alright. Enter. Oh, going right to the CPU. Okay.
Passcode
I didn't think that was going to work. Oh, come on. Hey, we got it. That was a nice easy one. Unlisted CPU, orange 4. 3 of those we can pick. Interesting. I think this is just a blaster. Not really taking damage, which is nice. There we go. We are in. Corporate accounts for 20. This is 180. here.
Active alert.
So we're at 130. 2 files. We can try a different one.
Alert. Cancelled.
Alright, cancel.
Passcode rejected.
There we go. We are in outdated files. We can get a. I think. Okay, we are. Just check out. Maybe we'll get lucky on some of these. 1,000, 1,000, 1,200, 250. Archive files is useless. That was some good fucking money right there. How we doing? We're at 5,500. Okay. Yeah, for attributes and skills. So his computers is good. Intelligence is good.
Passcode. Accepted.
Not the same one. That's a shame.
Passcode accepted.
That's the one nice thing if you can get a job with a Cyberrun job. For one of those easy ones, you can keep going back to the same spot.
Passcode accepted.
And you know what's where. Oh boy. I think I know which one this is. That's spinning fast. I haven't saved it, so I don't trust that one. There's let's save it right now. There are
Passcode.
There are programs that are called, I think they're called tar pits, that will completely delete the program you tried using on them.
Passcode accepted.
And that can cost, they could be equivalent to thousands of Nuyen. Like if you have a high level attack or a high level deception,
Passcode rejected.
it can absolutely,
Passcode rejected.
it can just cost so much.
Passcode accepted.
Hey, we made it in. Let's go down to this one.
Passcode rejected.
Okay.
Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected.
Oh, just need one success.
Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode accepted.
Hey, we got it. We did it. We're in. That took a minute. Alright. Transfer data. 50. So we're at 150. Oh, come on. Give me some more. Oh, no. right, well, we got 4 out of our 5. Let's hope they were worth it. 4,000! Big O cha-ching! Fucking another 4,000. Let's go. 600. We take it. We take the 1,200. All right. Now we got some money. Now we can start playing with this stuff. All right. That was some big money right there. Okay. Well, first things first. Let's upgrade our cyber deck a little bit more. Extra memory. Actually, hold on. Okay, so we don't have anything close to, like, we don't have money anywhere close to what we need for an upgrade. I want to say, oh, hey, Zax, what's happening? I want to say what I have is, maybe it is that? I don't know. All right. Oh, I didn't even know the main Discord was doing a daily. I'm never there. How'd it go? Oh, okay. Well. I don't need that. I don't want to spend that. All right. 20-piece Triforce. Oh, that's a little boring. Let's see. I want, what's in here? Oh, Ares. Okay. Weapons World is a division of Ares, caters to anyone who can afford to enter the arcology. Although it only sells legal weapons, it has been known to bend the rules a bit. I don't remember what armor clothing. I've been toying with making my own YAMLs, but can't figure out how to set up the YAML for pre-processing. You could, let me think here. I'm trying to think of people who set up YAMLs. Gem has done quite a bit, and I think has done some stuff for mysteries. I don't know how well you know Gem, but I know he's always been helpful if I've ever had any questions for him. Sell that. Wait for equipment clips. Yeah, Gem. Tyler might know some stuff, but yeah, Gem is the one I know that does a lot of. I think he does a lot of the YAMLs for for PogChamp too, or at least he helps out with them. But yeah, I know so little about any of that. I just roll seeds and play them. um, this pistol egg shotgun is illegal. The room sweeper. Concussion grenades. The Predator heavy pistol. I don't need any of that. I didn't really see. I could get like a slight upgrade to armor. Kitchen sink tiles. It's random 7 fast cannon. Tile swap. Like everything else on except Overworld Shuffle, bomb bag, and doors. That yeah, that sounds like it could be a proper mess. Merlin's Lore is a premium magic shop in the latest edition to Renraku Arcology. Alright, so I can upgrade my Mana Zap. I can buy Mana Blast. I can buy Mana Storm. I can upgrade Heal Wounds. I can buy Super Barrier. 45 minutes of bunny walking. That does not sound like a whole lot of fun. Absorbs drain from casting spells. Okay. Reduces all types of damage directed at the. Oh, okay. That's good but expensive. Enhances a combat ability, and enhances a combat ability. Just better. Spell foci are used to increase the potency of their corresponding spells. So, Barrier, Stink, Mana Storm, different ratings for Mana Storm, Rock Skin, and another Rock Skin. Okay. A burst of magical energy that causes a vicious jolt. A small zap of energy that delivers a nasty jolt. A magical conflagration engulfing all within its area of effect. Creates a magical wall which inhibits everything. No, I've been good. I've been busy. Also was just kind of like figuring out what I wanted to casually play. Yeah, so this is Shadowrun for the Genesis. Um, it is a role playing game. It's based off of a pen and paper role playing game, um, set in a dystopian future. Except in this one, magic. So the difference between this one and Cyberpunk is magic exists in Shadowrun. Um, but other than that, it's it's very similar. The Blade Runner esque style megacorps and everything. Um, the character I'm playing is a shaman, so does cast spells. But yeah, you had the at the beginning you had the option of a shaman, a decker, or a street samurai, and a street samurai is basically the warrior equivalent, and the decker is someone who is more skilled at uh, going into cyberspace. Let's see. I don't. Oh, apparently we just bought mana. We leveled up Mana Zap. I didn't actually mean to do that. That's fine. But yeah, so I have played this one before. There are so my plan right now is to cyber deck. What do I have? Okay. I can put that on there. Okay. I don't have the memory for that. Allegiance Alpha Space. MPCP is 4. Our storage is high. We don't need to worry about load. The response is not high. Alright, that's all fine. Yeah, so this one I've played this one a few times before. They also made one around the same time for the Super Nintendo that I haven't really played. And then more recently they've come out with 3 on the PC. And they're all different. They're all like, well, the 3 on the PC are those are made by the same company. So they're the same style but different stories. But like if you consider those as like one grouping, and then you have the Super Nintendo and the Genesis one, and they're all different. They're all quite different in their style of play. So I'm gonna see about playing through all of them. Right now, so I have Joshua is the player character. He is searching around about the death of his brother. He traveled to Seattle to try to figure out like how his brother died. His brother was gunned down in some looked like some sort of hit on a run he was doing. And then this is a guy I hired because as a shaman, I can't really get cyberware, because that makes my magic less effective. So I've hired this guy who's a decker to go into cyberspace because it's the best way to make money in the game.
Passcode.
There we go.
Accepted.
All right.
Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected.
That is not what I wanted to use. Oh boy. So the point here with cyberspace is what I'm trying to do with it is I'm just going into random ones and I'm looking for data to sell. So I'm trying to do it using deception, but I'm still, like, I just started the game a couple hours ago, so it's, uh-oh, we upped the alert. That's not good. That makes things harder. Come on. Now we can't hit him because, so when the alert level goes up, it increases effectively the stats of the things in cyberspace. We might need to bail on this one. Oh, well, okay, we made it through with just a passive alert. That's not terrible. Inner system. Oh my gosh! All right.
rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected.
This ability, if
Passcode rejected.
I can get it to work,
Passcode rejected.
is
Passcode accepted.
there we go. So that just bypasses the ice, that's on the ice that's protecting that spot. There is, if an ice called barrier is there, this ability does not work. In fact, it does that right there. The syntax error. That means, and I'm probably not going to be able to beat this thing. That is.
Active.
Oh yeah, we're not even going to fuck with that. That thing. Usually, the faster the thing moves, that means the higher level it is. And there's just no point in me struggling against that with my current level.
Accepted.
The good news is I've already recouped the cost of hiring this decker. Yeah, I mean, like, all things considered, like,
Passcode accepted.
like, what you can do in cyberspace, plus everything else you can do, through in the rest of the game,
Passcode
it's,
rejected.
I don't know, to me, it seems like it's fairly robust. Oh, that is a fast moving. We might be bouncing out of here, too. Oh my god. Yeah, we were not gonna do enough damage. We gotta bail. Yeah, never deal with the dragon.
Passcode. Accepted. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected.
Also, how's it going, Evil Genius?
Passcode accepted.
There we go. We made it in. Oh, fuck me. I'm in City Halls? Alright, cool game.
Active alert. Passcode rejected.
This is a big one. Yeah, we're not even gonna fuck with this. that is a big high level. Yeah, that is so. Yeah, doing just the system search, you just get a random one. And yeah, City Hall is one of them that you can get. And there's some real dangerous nodes in there. You can make a lot of money doing it, but real dangerous nodes.
Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected.
But you also find like
Passcode rejected. Passcode accepted.
there's only a hand, like there really aren't that many, so you start seeing, like, this one I was in already. We're gonna see if we can sneak our way past the
Passcode rejected.
past the ice here on the CPU.
Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode accepted.
There we go. That's really good. Having access to the CPU lets you teleport to any node you want, and you can also go back to the CPU and cancel alerts. But usually the CPU is pretty well guarded.
Passcode rejected.
We just were not. It was not well guarded in that case. But this is the type of system that is definitely more up my level. All right, we have management files, data store. Let's see what we can find here. Employee scheduling, sure. We'll take one of those. Failed to operate the system. We like bank account numbers. I'll do one. Client information. All right, let's go back to here. Then we're going to try that other data store. So the squares are the data stores. That's where I can potentially get files to sell.
Passcode accepted.
Hey, we're already in. Let's go. All right, what's this one? System file, sure. We'll look for system files. The triangles are... So the triangles... Email data, sure. I think we're full. Let's just check it. Actually, let's go to system map, show map. Okay, so that the rectangle is the entry point. Basically all of them have that entry point. The circles and the triangles don't do anything. Let's see this. Circle is like a subs. SM is like a sub management system or something like that. The octagons are sub processing units, and the triangles are IOP, which is input output port or something like that. And I believe what the circles and the triangles have uses when you are doing like missions inside of like if you're having to go like steal an actual item from like a corporation or something like that, you can gain access to their system from inside, and those nodes will do things like you can shut off all the camera, like they'll work the cameras, or one might work the maglock doors, and you can just like unlock all the doors and stuff like that. And I don't remember which one does what. But for my purposes, they don't do anything with what I'm doing now. Alright, we're going to sell some stuff. Howdy, name's Roscoe. My business buying info and selling it off to the highest bidder. If you got any data for me, partner, I'd gladly give you a fair deal. Plug it in. 900, 500, 600, 300, and useless. Alright, well, better than a kick in the dick. Not nearly as good as the last time we sold stuff. Last time we sold stuff, I got like 10,000.
Passcode. Accepted.
Alright, let's rock with that.
Passcode accepted.
Sneaking in. straight up to this one.
Passcode rejected.
I think I've been in this one. I think this one. I think I've been in this one numerous times. Yeah. We'll just transfer. Of course. Give me something. Give me something. Corporate accounts, we like those. Security expenses. That was kind of depressing. Only got 2 files out of that trip. I got 1200 though, 1250. Let's oops, I don't need to go in there. So one thing they do, so the way the experience system works, oh, do you get some for actually I wonder if you get karma for making money. I wonder if that's part of it. But it so karma is your experience in this, and the main way you get experience is I believe through doing missions for Mr. Johnson's. Usually you get like 3 or 4, something like that. This restaurant is called the Big Rhino. It specializes in orc gourmet dishes and is actually quite popular with those who can stomach dishes like live worms and sprouts. Alright, you move into the booth. Bodyguards search you for hidden weapons on your body. When they are satisfied, a voice from the speaks from the shadows. What do we have here? A Shadowrunner looking for work. Hell yeah, I am. Orc gang. Nope, we're not gonna do that. I'm actually I'm looking specifically for a cyber running one. Matrix run, here we go. My client was wrongly fired from his job recently and wants to ruin the reputation of his former manager. Upload this bogus personnel record into their management data stores and return here for payment. Alright, we're gonna do that. So one thing I did is I only hired this runner for a single run because it's all I could afford at the time. But it's kind of like a little bit of a workaround with the game is I haven't done a run with him. I've just been putting him to work. And so what we're hoping for now is
Passcode.
So now I have a system passcode. I can go straight into here. Make the money. Yeah, that's right. So what we're hoping for here is a. Oh, okay, so it's actually the one I was just at. So that's not bad. So this is what's nice about it. So this one tells me. So I've already. The last one you're at, if you come back to it immediately, like there's no others you've been to, you keep the knowledge of what the nodes have. So this has access and killer. But I already this is like stuff I already knew. So we can try going over here because that was the management one, so that's where I have to upload the documents to. All right.
Active.
Okay. So that's a problem. that just deleted it, like permanently deleted my attack ability. And so I actually thought that CPU had that ability. I thought I remembered it from years ago. So now what I have to do is I either have to jack out, and go buy attack back up to like level 3 or 4, whatever it was at before, which costs money, or I have to just load my game, which we're just gonna load the game. Yeah, so what you do in that case is there's actually there's a couple of ways that you can kind of trick it in that you can have. I just don't really have the space on my deck right now to do it. But you can have like sacrificial programs. Like if you know one's there, or you suspect one's there, you can have sacrificial programs ready, like to trick it to eat those. Instead of like your deception or your attack, which you basically need to make to do anything. There is another ability I think you can use. It's similar to deception, except it doesn't let you actually access the node. It just lets you bypass it. So if you want to get past that node to stuff that are behind it, you can use that one. And barrier, I don't believe blocks that. But I don't have that right now, just because the deck I have is trash. So we're gonna ignore that CPU for now, and we're just gonna go up here. Okay, so this only has the barrier, so I know I can't. Oh, it's actually I actually will need to get past that CPU to finish this this run. That's interesting. Okay. So that's okay though, because what I now have is I have an easily repeatable matrix that I can just go into and pull data from. Or if I can find data, that is, or capital expenditures. We like that. Corporate account, yep. Local accounts. So we're up to 3 now. Security expenses, it's 4. Alright, that's fine. Alright, what do we got? 2,400, 300, 1,200, 1,200. Hey, that's nice. So let's see. I think what I'm actually going to do. I'm gonna head over to the shop over here. I also wanted to check. Okay. I didn't get any more for that. Alright, we gotta go this way. Here. Sirius Decker. Alright, so this is the one. So this is what I was talking about. So this is Sleaze. Allows the persona to bypass the node without affecting it in any manner. So we're going to buy Alright, we got 3 levels of sleaze. And hopefully that'll be enough that'll let me sneak past the CPU when I'm ready to do that. Hopefully, at least. Oh, crowd parts as you're approached by a Lone Star Patrol. A moment, citizen, we want a word with you. We'll talk to him. So, like, that sort of random encounter, like, if you have a warrant out for your arrest, if you have illegal stuff on you, it can actually cause problems, but I haven't done anything illegal, and I don't have anything illegal on me, so I know I'm safe to talk to him. Oh, we got attacked by some fucking... Alright, well... There we go, we finally got a successful one. So that was a bunch of gang members just randomly attacking me. Oh, ahead of you is a man lying in the street. He seems badly hurt. The man looks like he needs medical attention. Give him first aid. As you run over and administer first aid to the wounded man. His injuries are severe, but he'll live. Thank you for saving me. Please take this as payment. He hands you 150 new yen. Alright. That should be good. Alright, let's throw that one back up. We got a gun, an extra gun. He's got himself a pretty nice little pistol there. Okay. Locker secretary, save.
Passcode accepted.
Oh, it's level 3 sleaze is really big. Okay, well that's good to know. Actually, I'm curious. Make sure it does what I think it does. Yeah, we just made it in. And it just lets me move past it, is what it does. As opposed to Deception, where it considers it a defeated node. Probably what I'll do, and I probably should have looked at that before I left the shop, but upgrade my active memory, so I can have it equipped with like attack up or something like that. Capital expenditures, local accounts. Security expenses, it's 3, 4. Oh, no storage available. Oh. I have 30. That's because I got sleaze is why. Okay, that's fine. Give me a small one. Give me a small one! Oh my god. I'm only getting big ones. No! Oh. There it is. We did it. Alright, we'll raise things for fucking me. Alright, what do we got for these? 400, 1250, 750 useless, and 750. Yeah, you never know. Like, I don't know if there's a correlation between file size and value. I think it's just all random, and then it's determined after the fact if you actually get money for it.
Passcode accepted. Passcode accepted.
Retail control. Big miss. There we go. We're in again. $40. Oh, come on, give me something. Oh no, am I gonna get booted out of here with just the one? Alright, well, we got two. So basically what's happening there is they're, as I'm manipulating the system, they're detecting me and it's raising the alarm. And once it goes no alarm, passive alarm, active alarm, and then you just boot it if it goes past that. 400 useless. Alright. I don't think we need to bother saving it after that.
Passcode accepted. Passcode rejected. Passcode accepted.
Alright, we'll do this one more time and then we'll save it and see if our sleeves will work. Nothing. Give me something. I'll take anything. Oh my god. We are getting giga unlucky. There is local accounts. Oh my god, we're already on to active alert. Security expenses. Let's go. Corporate accounts. Let's go. Alright, we got 3. $1,400 useless. Alright. Alright. Hopefully our sleaze does the trick.
Passcode accepted. Passcode accepted. Active alert.
That definitely was a thing that happened. So that happened. It wasn't necessarily a failure on the sleaze. Oh. Alright, well that's cool. Got a Warhawk heavy pistol, okay. Medkit. Right. I guess do another save.
Passcode accepted.
Okay. Yeah, so that that tar pit was triggered because my Decker actually failed at his role to even manipulate his.
Passcode rejected.
Jesus Christ! All right. He did it again there, so that is him failing at like a skill check as opposed to a check if the program was successful. Like he failed at even activating the program is what it was. Now, it may do that every time. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Oh, masking. We made it in. Okay, so sleaze does work on that, which is good. Now we have to throw that on, and we're gonna try to.
Passcode rejected.
Did not want us to do that. Let's hope we are skilled enough to destroy this before it has some massive it gets us to an active alert. Looks like we're doing okay though. Come on. There we go. Alright, we are in. Alright, so you upload the file to the data store, run accomplished. Alright, so the run is done. Now we just try to find employee scheduling, corporate profiles. That's 2 files we've had. There's 3, 4. A lot of corporate profiles in here. Alright. We'll just erase that, and then we're gonna just check out. Bail out of here. Alright. 1,600 useless, 400, 600. Cool. Cool. That's good money. Give that to Joshua. Where the hell did I the fetish from? Huh. Alright. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna go sell some of this gear we've picked up from from those gangs we killed that decided to fight us. Then we'll go. Sell. Sell that. And sell that. That. So he's got the lined duster, can conceal illegal weapons, low weapon protection, good gun protection. He's got armored clothing, which is the best I can buy here. Okay. Alright. There's a sudden disturbance up ahead. You glimpse someone taking your picture with a holocam. The person quickly disappears into the crowd. Actually, hold on. Let's go into here. You enter Seattle General Hospital. A woman with the name Dr. Haversheen stitched on her smock is filling out forms behind the desk. You recognize her as the doctor from Michael's holopics. May I help you? Is this your holopics? You show her the holopics and tell her of Michael's death. Tears stream freely, but she manages to stifle most of the sobs. Composing herself with much effort, she begins to speak. Michael was a good friend to me. We met when he first arrived here 3 years ago. I can't believe he's gone. If there's anything I can do for you, Joshua, let me know. What was Michael's relation with Stark? Stark was your brother's best friend. They went everywhere together. I can't count the times one of them came in here dragging the other barely alive. I'd guess they died together. Alright, well, that's information. I'm not gonna buy frag grenades from someone just whispering to me on the street. What the hell's my... Here, what the hell are you doing there, buddy? No, I don't want your fucking frag grenades. Probably some fucking undercover cop trying to fuck me over. Make our money. We will lose our elf. Looks like I owe you some creds. Mortimer takes the transaction and gets back to business. I'll talk to you later, chum. Prior to run completion, you distribute percentages and thanks to your team. Let's do a save. Outside. Alright. We're gonna see if we can't level up some stuff here. Alright. Wiley's Gala Inn is a rather stark hotel in the center of the Penumbra district. While quite safe to stay in, it is rumored that the inn is owned and operated by the mafia. Hello, young fellow. Need a room for the night? Just looking for a place to crash. It'll be 50 new yen for a room, assuming you don't steal anything from it. Otherwise, I'll have to charge you extra. He gives you a sly wink. Easy money, chummer. I'll pay. Hope you brought your own towels. I've been cleaned out this month. Enjoy your stay. A steamy mug of soy calf would be just whiz about now. Alright, karma screen. I got 12 karma. We definitely want... get some reputation. Okay, so those are 1 for 1. Hey, what's happening, Hawk? Yeah, this is the. I mean, I played the ones on the computer. I haven't played the Super Nintendo one, but it's on my list. We're gonna work our way up to it. Yeah, I've heard it's really good, and I remember trying to play it on like emulator, but it felt like you really needed a controller, and I haven't really touched it in ages. I do remember one thing about it that I didn't like was that um, that I guess I should say I remember hearing is that your character in um your character in in that one um is basically like a cybered out magic user or cybered out shaman, which just doesn't work in the tabletop game, which was the tabletop game was actually my introduction to Shadowrun. Um but um but yeah, it's yeah. Yeah, and like this one they have with your attributes and skills, so you have your essence. Um as you install more cyberware that lowers your essence, which also um decreases your magic ability too. Yeah. So the more cyberware you have, the less effective you can be at magic. Let's see. No, I don't want your fucking grenades. Holy hell. Alright, let's see here. I want to save. Because I want to go do something, and I don't know if I have the... I don't know if I have the stats to do it. I think it's right here. Alright, entering the deserted store, you see an orc gang member playing with a switchblade. You're on dangerous ground, chummer. This is the orc's home turf. I want to talk with your boss. I don't know you from Adam, so I sure ain't gonna take you to the boss. Let's see. Unless, of course, you happen to have 750 on you. You got that, don't you? Easy money, chummer. I'll pay. Thanks, pal. Oh yeah, follow me. You're led down a basement where you meet with the gang leader, the leader of the orc gang. You're a lucky man, Joshua. Most people don't see me lest they're dead. What do you want from the orcs, chum? Maybe protection from our gang, or maybe you want to meet a chummer. Protection from the gang. Give me 2,000 new yen and the orcs will treat you like one of their own. Yes. He ties a smelly scarf around your arm. That should keep my pals from hurting you too bad, but I ain't promised nothing. By the way, I know how you can get out of paying cab for free. Oh yeah, how can I ride cabs for free? Most of the cabbies are orcs, and they'll give orcs a free lift, or they find they don't have a cab in the morning. But I got a secret way for humans to get the same treatment. It's worth 500 yen for that secret. No thanks. Oh, you're too quick for us, Joshua. I guess it's pretty obvious that wearing that armband will get you free rides. Can't blame an orc for trying. Goodbye. Alright. That's what we wanted. We wanted the free cab rides. Talk to your boss. Expecting to follow me. Road Rash is here, surrounded by sycophantic gang members. Alright, no sucking up in front of a company. Let's see. Looking for contacts. Give me 5,000 and I'll give you our boy's number. I guess why not? His name is Henry J. Culver. He's our boy in the mayor's office. We have him on our payroll, so he'll talk to you. Oh, don't forget to grease his palm. The little worm won't do you no good. All right. How we on money now? We got 17,000. We got plenty of cash. What's this place? Oh, this is the Uner Rhiannon's magic shop. A withered old crone with only 3 teeth in her mouth stands behind the counter. I have magic like you never seen, boyo. Come closer and look at my wares. Oh, look at all that fire magic. Holy shit. Flame Bolt, Hellblast. Magical Ultra inhibits movement only. Rock, skin, heal wounds. Protection Talisman, Protection, Combat Sense, enhances combat ability. Hellblast, heal wounds. We don't need to worry about any of that. We're not going to buy any of that for now. Really good. Alright. Going to the crime mall. Weapons and equipment. Head towards the weapon stalls. Proprietor's lumpy overcoat seems to be concealing more arms than are displayed. Alright. Armor. Let's see. Armor jacket, rib padded, woven. Fairway protection, great gun protection. The line duster can conceal illegal weapons. Low weapon, good gun. Illegal military bodysuit, great weapon protection, excellent gun protection. I think we'll get this. Wait for available equipment. Maglock passkeys. An illegal kit increasing the chances of opening maglock doors. Universal clips. What do we have here? So the smart gun system. We're not going to be using that because I don't have what's it called. Silencer. I don't have cyberware. And I'm not going to have goggles take up a slot. Silencer mutes the sound of gunfire to the levels of a finger snap using an unsilenced pistol inside a building. Immediately sets off an alert. Sound suppressors for SMGs. Laser sight increases chance of hitting. And then gas vent those are for SMGs. Let's put a silencer on it. And let's do a laser sight also. We're gonna sell that. Alright, what are the weapons? We have a SMG, the HK227S. It is illegal. We have the AK-97, also illegal. SMG, the Mach 22. The the room sweeper, and the allegiance shotgun. Everything is illegal here. And then frag grenades. Alright. Alright, we need to equip the armor jacket. That's good. Alright, let's go look at the magic. Let's see. Let's get a look at where we're at for 15,000. Alright. See what we got going on with this. Alright. Small burst of fire that delivers nasty burns. A large ball of fire which causes vicious burns. Creates fire to incinerate all in its area of effect. Let's magic. Does way more damage than the zap. That can cause a drain. Okay. And that one still doesn't cause a drain. Okay, that's good. Oh, versus physical versus mana. Those are the same. Alright. Oh, if I go that way, it can cause a drain. Interesting. Alright. There's a sudden disturbance up ahead. You glimpse someone taking your picture with a holocam. The person quickly disappears into the crowd. Alright, let's vid phone Henry J. Culver. The vid phone connects to a vulgar little man. He notices your orc armband immediately. Henry J. Culver, your assistants. I would like to procure your services. Let's do this quickly. I don't want to be seen talking to you. I suppose you have some trouble with Lone Star, you need help entering Hollywood Correctional Facility, or perhaps need a weapon permit. Oh, okay. I'd like to get a permit. 8,000! Handgun's not enough for you, gotta feel big carrying around a large caliber weapon. Transfer 8,000, I'll put in for a permit. Okay, let's not worry about that. Delete my criminal record. Okay, so those are some good things. That permit will be nice. Alright. We're not worry about that for now, though. Call taxi. Here. Alright, let's get some more work here. Looking for some work. I'm not gonna do that one yet. Oh, actually, hold on. Information. I'm looking for a contact. In touch with a corporate acquaintance of mine who's been around and knows things that would be useful if you were to going to run on a corporation. Would you like to purchase a new pal? Easy money, chummer. I'll pay. Alright. Sure thing, friend. The transaction is made and the data is placed in your pocket secretary. His name is Alessandro Hobbs, and it isn't necessary to mention my name. Alright, looking for work. Go to the Medicine Lodge Hollow and Council Island. A contact there will give you a package. Take it to Wiley's Gala Inn, the Number District. Alright, we can do that. Do some of these and get my karma up. Call taxi. Looks like this one's on me. Hop in, chum. This way. This one. The friendship restaurant is the island's tourist trap. The prices are a bit steep, but the food is very fresh and quite good. Okay. A huge female orc dressed in a Mara-Indian garb is here. She seems occupied with some fetishes. I'm looking for some information. What's your story, Chummer? I am a walking bear. I was born in the city and was happy until I changed into the form you see now. Then no one would talk to me and many made fun of me. I ran into the wilderness and never wanted to return. Then I met some Amerindian tribes and they were nice and taught me the way of the shaman. Yeah. Bear reaches out to me because he knew I needed his calm words and he knew I could take care of my Amerindian brothers. To help them, I needed credits quick. I offered my services of healing as well as my more forceful disciplines. Questions answered. Talking about shaman magic. Bear is mighty, he struggles against no one, and he looks after his own. Shaman who follow Bear must listen to all of the Earth's creatures and aid them when possible. Bear also will not allow injustice and will strike when necessary. How is you an orc? She looks into your eyes. Many orcs shame me for they make us all seem savage. Orcs are naturally larger than humans, so you fear us and we react. But that is no excuse for their behavior. Do you know where I can find David Owlfeather? Owlfeather is a good man. Have you searched Salashide? Change the subject. Talk to you later. Old man flashes his gum. His foul breath is air freshener compared to the stench of his withered body. You decide to find a booth on the far side of the room. All right. Salutations, very trailer for services. Talk to you later. Where the fuck is this thing? This is the Orc Embassy building. A well-groomed orc, his hair is combed, greets you. Welcome, my friend. I am Ambassador Crumley. Would you like for me to show you around? Sure. He tours you through the building. Other orcs greet you, smiling pleasantly. Later, you sample some orc cuisine in the kitchen. Insects are rather good when prepared properly. You leave the building feeling enlightened. It's good to know that some can overcome physical deformity and racial hatred to carve a better life for all. Goodbye, my friend. Come and visit anytime. The Council Island Hospital may be rustic, may have a rustic appearance, but they sport the latest in medical technology. You approach a nurse in leathers and moccasins may be of service, and egg on that, chum. As you wish. Be careful out there. Hold on here. The medicine lodge. Okay. I'm in the right place. But I just need to find the goddamn medicine lodge. Is it over here? Oh, it's right here, isn't it? Chief Running Stream hands you a package. This is for you to deliver. Man of the city, may the spirits keep you safe. Oh, I fucking died. Alright, well. As consciousness slips away, you can feel the package you were carrying ripped from your hands. Blackness engulfs the misery of your failed run. Rip my failed run. Dockwagon is alerted by your wristband. Within seconds, a trauma team arrives, guns blazing, and pull you from your dire situation. The team stabilizes your condition and administers basic first aid. A short while later, you had dropped off at the Seattle General Hospital. Well, that was that was a fucking bummer. That cost me like a thousand credits. All right, let's see if Mortimer is disappointed in me. Oh, he doesn't even care. Doesn't even care. Step right up. We got a job. Changing careers. We are not gonna do that. We're not equipped to handle that sort of run yet. Halloweeners. I don't feel like a big fight is in my future at the moment. Community of ghouls. No, I don't want to do that. Simple matrix run. My client embezzled funds from his employer and caught wind of a surprise audit at week's end. He'll pay to have you go into their financial data stores and cover his acquisitions by uploading this doctored file. Return here. Yeah, we can do that. We'll go hire that guy again. Need a ride, chum? The cabbie spots your armband and gives you a pained expression. Looks like this one's on me. Hop in, chum. I realized I hadn't read that one yet. Oops. Come on. There we go. Fucker. A frag grenade is the frag grenade is Renriku's attempt at counterculture. This is a place Renriku and players come to bluff team as a result. Things can get rough. All right. Looking for a runner. Oh, it's a lot cheaper this time. He was 500 something last time. Oh, I think it's because I upped my reputation. Short term. Let's go. Call taxi. Now that it's all free, we can save a little bit of time.
Task accepted.
Well, it's the same one we had. We don't have to get past the
Passcode rejected.
we don't have to get past the CPU this time though. Probably means this is just going to be a one and done type of deal though. It's kind of crazy when you get like to the high end decks and stuff, like how fast you can attack and how much damage you do. You uploaded the file to the data store, run accomplished. Accounts, we take that. Bank account numbers, we take it. 2, 3, 4. Probably can only take a small one if I can get it. Oh, come on. Oh, no storage available. Alright, well, that's fine. Let's see what we can sell out of here. 800, 300, 815. You know what? It was successful. I should get 3 or 4 for completing this. I should look up to see exactly what it is you get, how you get karma. Disturbance, someone taking a picture with a holocam. Big rhino. We'll use some creds. Let's see what we can find for more. Simple matrix around. A corporate branch office is holding an informant of mine. I've set up a team to acquire this person. I need you to crash their CPU as a distraction. Go do this now and return here for payment. It might be hard, but I don't know. We'll try to run. It's all done. CPUs can be tough, but I don't know. We'll take a matrix run when we can. Vidphone, no. Let's actually do this guy here. The Vidphone comes alive and a well-dressed company man appears. Alessandro, here speak. I would like to procure your services. I suppose you want information on corporate procedures, or would you like to acquire a maglock passkey, or would you want to meet a Seattle city official? These keys are quite expensive. $10,000 for level 3 or $20,000 for 5. I feel like that $20,000 for 5 is going to be good. Corporate information. Corps have 2 basic principles of security. First is patrols. Human patrols are the most common, but some corps use mages, metahumans, and possibly paranormal creatures. There's a second type of security. Technological. They primarily use maglock systems and security doors to restrict access. These doors have a variety of ratings from 1 to 5. Some corp doors can be opened with a maglock passkey of level 2, most with a level 3. I'd be interested in a meeting. I happen to be in the same wavelength as a fellow public servant of your fair city. For a token gift of 8,000, I could give you his name and number. Not yet. Nice chatting with you. There we go. Call taxi. What do I have money? 13,000. Alright. We're in again. Looking for a good runner. Oh nope, he just keeps getting cheaper every time we do a successful run. I mean, hell, we're getting close to the point where it might just be worth it to have him permanently with us. Let's run to downtown. save it first.
Passcode accepted.
Alright, so this is a different,
Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected.
different,
Passcode
system.
accepted.
Yeah, we are in. What's this one?
Passcode accepted.
Terminal input output port. Interesting. Okay.
Passcode rejected. Active alert.
All right, that's the easier of the two tar attacks. So that's just the tar paper, where it just unequips your thing. It does make it an automatic active alert, but that's actually not bad at all. It'll just make this fight a little slower. Oh. Oh my god, all the failures. We gotta only need a couple more hits. There we go. Alright. Cancel alert. Alright, so we have 2 to pick from.
Alert canceled.
See if we can make it past this sucker.
Passcode
Sure
rejected.
can't. This is gonna take a minute. If I make it through this without this thing getting any alarms out, holy shit. Oh my god. No, not yet. How close are we? Good lord. Oh, we did it. We did it without any alerts. Let's go. Transfer data. Two, three, four. Oh, that for storage lived. 30.
Active alert.
We went through all this trouble. We're gonna cancel the alert and go back over here.
Alert. Cancel.
Try to find one that's 30 or less. Which I think is just 30 or 20. I think it's 20 to 60 is their sizes. Oh, for fuck's sake. There it is. Back to here.
Passive alert.
We crashed the CPU. Crash system. Bloop. Okay, oh, we gotta go in here. 8, 1, 3, 6. Useless. That's fine. That's that 3,000 is nice though. We like that. Alright, I think after this, are we... Big Rhino. I actually don't know if he's the best decker I can get. Talk to leadership. Let's feel like... Let's go to downtown. I feel like somebody's in here. Is this you enter Seattle's famous landmark, the Space Needle? It's a popular tourist attraction, but if you've seen one steel and glass structure, you've seen them all. After riding the elevator to the top, you enter the ride the elevator to the bar at the top of the tower. Who's this? Oh, he's a magic user, I think. A bright-eyed young man is creating magical fire when you enter. Hello, please join me. Looking for some information. What's your story? My name is Trent. I've been studying the mystical arts, the powers of magic. I was studying at the university, but I quickly tired of it. Tired of the parlor tricks they taught there. I aspired to learn much more. Decided to add to my experiences by working for those who'll pay me to have them. Questions answered. I'd like to hear about mages. Mages use arcane magic. Shaman require a totem and are forced to adhere to the laws of nature. Mages have no such limitations. We use our intellect to call upon the astral plane and bend it to our will. When I get some more experience, you'll see some serious casting come from my fingers, man. I'm looking for a contact. I've got a number of an old professor of mine. Jefferson is his name. Most folk only sell names to you, but the prof's always willing to talk to new people without the influence of money. He places the name in your pocket secretary. That's nice. Do you know any Johnson there? Yeah, I know of a local Johnson. Goes by the name of Vigor. I've occasionally seen him over at the Rat's Nest, but he does his work out of the Wander and the Puyallup Barrens. Talk to you later. Over here, old man flashing gum. Here. All right. Yeah. 7. It's not enough to get my reputation up. I could get other stats up. No. The Matchstick is a high-class nightclub that caters to the corporate clientele of downtown Seattle. A well-built and dressed human. All right, man. Good luck on the X keys. A well-built and dressed human guard guards the door, checking IDs and cred sticks. I'd like to go in. Sure thing. Just fork over 150 large, and I'll get you in. Sure. Easy money, chummer.
Shut him loud.
There. You enter the booth. It is dark, and it is extremely dark. The diminutive figure seated there exudes confidence and charisma. His voice is a rich baritone. Let's get one thing straight. Business is business. The name is Julius Strauther, and I'd like to keep things on the up and up. So tell me, how can we help each other today? Looking for information. I would be happy to tell you what I know for a modest price. 1,000 grants you a contact. Questions are free for the moment. Looking for some contact. I can connect you with an ex-mercenary who knows a lot about breaking into the Hollywood Correctional Facility. This guy is a real pro, so I wouldn't upset him if I were you. Treat him right, and he might be able to supply you with some useful equipment if you catch my drift. You want his name? Easy money, chummer on pay. Julius transfers your new yen into his account, then inputs the contact's name and number into your pocket secretary. His name is Captain Quentin James. Seeing a little too much action he has, but worth the price. Questions answered. How may I eliminate you? Have you ever heard of a Johnson named Mortimer Reed? The guy is a major thorn in my side. He's the competition, and he doesn't play very fair if you catch my drift. I'd watch myself if I were you. There was a contract out on that guy. You can't trust him. Later. 8,000. An elf working on a cyber deck here. She turns to you as you get closer. What? Looking for information. I may have something you covet. What's your story, chummer? Heartbane was an ancient elven leader. She prophesied the Matrix, a place where everything and nothing exists, a place where wars are fought and blood is shed without weapons. She knew it was going to be big. So I use Heartbane as my street name. Coupled with my true name, Rihanna, I've been running the corp since the inception of the Matrix. I've seen just about every type of ice and flatlined my share of Decker cowboys. Without Deckers like myself, the corpse would grow unchecked. They would have even more power than they do now, which is saying a lot. Questions answered? About the Matrix. The Matrix holds some keen realities. I've heard stories about some corps are actually creating life in the Matrix, artificial intelligence. It's all possible in the Matrix. Even so, my talents and skills will never be duplicated by some program. If you want to crack a system, nothing can compare to the raw elven talent. If you want to run a corp, I'm your woman. Corp security procedures. Simple. They're deadly. If you don't have top level software and an awesome deck, not even my skills could get you in. If you've got the wares, the best way to run a corp system is by jacking from inside the corp. From there, you can enter the system via IO ports, which are usually less protected than the sands. Much easier to get what you're after. Looking for runner, care to sign on? Are we talking something I can sink my teeth into? I charge 1,260 for a single run, but if you can cough up 12,000, my services are at your disposal. So she sounds better than the other guy. Short term, what do you say? That isn't illegal, but she's got the line duster, so that's good. Alright, so... Oh yeah, okay, no, she is just better. Alright. Negotiations. Electronics is 5, computer is 6. I like all that. We're seeing. Oh, we wanted to save it. Oh, save. Oh, only works. Alright, that's fine. Looking for some work. Alright, I got a Julius raises a furry brow. Okay, you want a contract? I got one. An employee of Lone Star and Security in the Penumbra District, John Van Anthony, wishes a career change. Unfortunately, we are not able to handle that. Not yet, at least. Go to Microtronics there. Go meet my client, John. Escort him to Matchsticks. No. We definitely want a Matrix run. Nope, that's not Matrix. Nope. Moderate Matrix run. Upload the file. Do not think my deck can handle that quite yet. Nope. Nope. Give me what I want. Underground 93. Alright. They're not. He's not giving me what I want. We'll just do cyberspace. I'll just do this.
Accepted.
Oh.
Password rejected.
This is the one we were just on.
Passcode rejected. Passcode accepted.
That's probably okay.
Passcode rejected.
Oops. Barrier and tar paper. Sneak on through. Barrier and blaster, yeah. Oh my god, all the failures. Oh my god, we're not hitting shit. There we go. There we go. Alright, we made it in. Oh my god, we're not finding shit. No! You kidding me? This is tragic. We got one fucking file. And it's worthless!
Passcode. Accepted.
What's this one?
Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected.
me some more hits. Didn't mean hitting me. Got it. All right. Good.
Passcode accepted.
We are in. One, two, three. International law. Oh. We are full. Let's check out of here. 15 useless, 12 useless. Hey, we'll take that. Where are we at for money? 19. Save it.
Passcode accepted.
All right.
Passcode accepted. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected.
This feels like a really big one, and I don't want to. It feels like stuff's gonna be
Passcode
really annoying. I think that might have been City Hall again.
accepted. Passcode rejected. Passcode accepted.
Okay, I think
Passcode rejected.
this is a barrier. Probably gonna have to call this pretty soon. Man, I'm feeling tired. Transfer some data. 1, 2. It's out of here. $600. 750, useless, 300, 100. All right. Let's do one more.
Passcode.
One more foray.
Accepted.
I think what we want to do is
Passcode rejected.
save up and
Passcode rejected.
then just get
Passcode rejected.
an upgraded.
Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected.
Get an upgraded deck. I think it's.
Passcode rejected. Passive alert.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks to already get an alert.
Active.
Alright, we're not even fucking with this right now.
Passcode. Accepted. Passcode accepted. Passcode accepted. Passcode rejected.
We're in. One. Two. Three. Four. We're not gonna. For fuck's sake. Kidding me. Everything's big. That's what she said. Alright, we got 5. We luck sacked our way to 5. 15, 12, useless, 15, and 6. That was a good deal there. Seem to have a better luck getting simple matrix runs from Mortimer. Looking for work, simple matrix run, embezzled funds, for his employer, and caught wind of a surprise audit. Okay to have. Yep. Ahead of you, a man is laying on the street. He seems to be badly hurt. The guy looks to you like he needs medical attention badly. Give him first aid. Alright. We got 150 bucks. Being a nice person. Did we get... That doesn't give us anything. Call taxi. Downtown.
Passcode
Space.
accepted.
Passcode. Let's go.
Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected.
A lot of rejection.
Passcode accepted.
There we go. Alright, so we are back into this one. I think I have to get past the CPU. I believe the CPU in this one is a tar pit. But having the access here is not bad. Oh no, that's the one I needed. That's fine though. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we probably need a small one. It needs to be a 20. That's fine. Did we get big money, no whammies? Oh, that was pretty good. It's what, 4,500? Don't think I have the run.
Passcode.
Okay. All right, we're not going to worry about. Let's go turn this in. Call taxi here. Work. Don't want ghouls. Run. We say our goodbyes. Spray grenade and render contact with package taken passport lodge. Man, that's an easy one. Nope. Microtronics, take it to Ares and Aaron. General, take it to the Penumbra District. Fine, we'll do that one. Want a word with me? Keeping my cool. Please be careful, it's very important. What am I taking this thing to? Oh, star. Okay. The desk sergeant grabs a package and opens it. He seems happy with the contents and pays you your million. You promptly beat feet, not wanting to get too familiar with Lone Star. No. New plant. Dr. Bob's. Wonder. Jackal's Lantern. High fivers. No. Rear change, not worth it. Swiping a package, not worth it yet. Simple nature. There we go. Embezzled funds. Financial data store, yep. We'll do that one. The wrong way. I'd like to go in, easy money.
Shut him loud.
Looking for a good runner.
Shut him loud.
So we've already, she already dropped by like 2,000 short term. Because she was, actually she dropped like by like 3,000. She was at 12,005. Now she's
Path accepted.
same one. Yeah, that makes sense.
Path Password rejected. Password rejected.
For fuck's sake. We in. Puny hit. Better hit. Puny hit. Lots of puny hits. There's a good hit right there. Alright, we in. Accomplished our run. Bank account numbers is 1. 2. These are big ones. 3. 4. Okay, just check out. Overloaded it anyways. 18, 12, useless 4. Alright. Worth. Alright, we're gonna call it there. We've made some good money. We're at like 33,000 is some good money. I will probably look up how much different decks cost and see where I want to go with that. But I think we'll probably end up hiring Rihanna full-time soon. I don't know. It depends what deck we're gonna aim for. So we know how much money we need, and then know we're also gonna need a good bit of money to get her. Yeah, that's it's been some fun. Let's see. See if we have someone we might be able to throw a raid off to here. Who's doing stuff? Oh, you know, we're gonna go raid Zax. He's doing that cross keys. That's what we're gonna do. Alright. I might pick up some more of this in the morning. We'll see how I feel. See how I feel when I wake up. But probably just grind some money. But alright, well, thanks everybody. We'll catch you later.